Hi guys, this is a first attempt at a video. Interesting little product. It's something that we're going to use in the restaurant. This is an AVAST machine. It is to kill the coronavirus. It comes on this website, Wella Group. That's what the machine looks like, I hope. We're going to do an unboxing. That's the box right there. We will have a look at it. But first, something about this this website that's interesting, and the machine itself, is the machine uses hydrogen peroxide. The same stuff that you probably have in your first aid kit or your kitchen cabinet. It's hydrogen peroxide 3%. It is the standard material that you get at many of the drugstores. It's very simple, it's very straightforward. We got it just up the street from us, so we've got a couple of bottles of it now, so we can try this. We're very encouraged by this because there is a mountain of information on this. There's a knowledge center on the website, and it shows studies from various places, including the CDC and the World Health Organization. So we've read them and we were convinced, and we went ahead and bought this unit. So I'm not going to do an unboxing video in the traditional sense, but I will take everything out and we can go through it and have a look and see what we got. Okay, back in a minute. Okay, here we are. It's the contents of that big case. As you can see, there are some smaller boxes. These have wheels in them. There we go. There's an owner's manual and some stickers for the window of the restaurant. There's a power cable. There is a valve. I don't know what that goes yet. There are some keys, and there is a chimney. I presume this is where the mist comes through. This is the machine itself, or the main part of the machine, and we'll go through that in a minute. Let's have a look around. Oh, that's obviously where the valve goes. This is a level indicator. So let's put it together and we'll see what we got. Okay, we put the machine together and this is what it looks like. As you can see, we put the wheels on, put the chimney section on, and back here we put the little valve on. So let me just walk you around it, see what we got here. So this is the front. This is the timer, which is set. There's a schedule or a time table in here that tells you how many square feet you are using it for and how much time you've got to set it up to run. So if you know, for instance, the restaurant is 1,000 square feet, we set this up for 30 minutes, and as soon as it goes to 30 minutes it starts to run, if it was plugged in of course. In here, these were the keys. In here is the electric section. If you need to do anything in there, I don't think there's much you can do, but it's a way to get in there. Around here, this is where the hydrogen peroxide goes in. You put it in through this hole or this hatch here. There's a little rundown of the instructions on the top. That seals. On the back here, you're able to see how much hydrogen peroxide you've got inside on this gauge. This obviously is just to allow you to drain if you want to drain it out. I gotta say the wheels are very loose. They're very free running. I think this is to allow it to go on carpet or any other kind of rough surfaces. But you can lock them and it won't move. Also, this is the power supply, and right here at the bottom there is a little hatchway. I can't open it with my finger, but it's got a fuse in here. You can use a little screwdriver, just pop it open, and you've got a replacement fuse here, so this gives you the over voltage protection. It's CE, which is the European standard for build, and it's a real tough little machine. And these wheels seem to be much bigger and tougher than the ones that came or we saw in the photographs for the original machine. Like I said, this is the sticker that you put in the window of the restaurant to show people that you're cleaning with a high efficiency machine. The instructions manual is very simple, very straightforward, and the basic operation is you set the machine up, you run it for the amount of time that you got to run it for. You should not have any people in the area. In other words, the last thing that we're going to do before we leave in the evening is we're going to switch this on, and then we're going to switch off the lights. So it will run for the amount of time that it's supposed to run for, and when it's finished it'll switch off on its own, and when we come in the next day everything is done. If you were going to use the space immediately, you leave it closed up for 30 minutes, and then once it's closed up for 30 minutes you can then open the space and open the windows, air the place out completely. And the nice thing about hydrogen peroxide is that it turns back into water and oxygen when it's fully reacted, so you don't have to worry about anything contaminating food. So we're just going to leave the kitchens open and let it go right through the whole place. Next thing we should do is put some material in it and see what it does when we switch it on. Okay, so it's go time. We got the machine fully completed and it's ready to go. We just filled it up such that the indicator on the back has a little floating ball. I don't know if you can see it there. You just got to get that in between these red and yellow lines. Inside, this is where we put the hydrogen peroxide. Everything is already in. And replace the cap like this, close it up, and let's see what it does. So we just gotta turn the timer. Oh, yeah, okay. So it is making a lot of mist very quickly. That is a lot of mist. Okay, this is such a small space that I'm just going to switch it off, but we'll probably get you some film later on today when we put it into the restaurant and set it up to go. Hey, it works. Yay. Okay, now we got the machine here and we're going to give it a go. Let's see what it does. This will fill this space very quickly. This is a lot of mist. There you go. That's the machine.